Okay, so we're going to start in a cross-legged seat. And we're going to start with our seated sun salutation. Just get our breath going. So onto a cross-legged seat, pull your butt flesh back so you're sat on your sit bones. Take a second to sit up nice and tall, lifting from your crown. Watch that bottom rib flare. Watch you not be in a peacock. Tuck it in here. Shoulders over hips. Nice and tall. Take breaths. Breathing right down into your lower belly, which into your chest. Deep breath, pushing it softly. Inhale, reach your arms tall, feel your side body stretch, keeping your shoulders out of your ears. And again, watch for that banana-ing forward, keep it nice straight back. Exhale, hands back to center. Inhale, open wide, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Energy through the fingertips. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach out, really try and find your maximum range of motion. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach up, really reach through the fingertips. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reaching wide. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach. Inhale, reach tall, really lift your ribs. Exhale. Inhale, scoop them out. And exhale. And if 1 minute, save it to the stretch that becomes easy. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Lengthen the left side. You can bring your hand to the mat, bring it lower to help pull down the left side to increase the stretch. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, chin to chest, roll into the left side, and left ear to left shoulder. Deep breaths, which are still sitting up tall, you can slouch down. Deep breath in here. Exhale, roll into the knees. Here. Exhale to the here. Exhale. Bring your hands behind your head gently. Take a deep breath in and trying to keep the length in your neck. Now exhale, bring chin to chest. And just let the weight of your arms and your hands stretch your cervical spine. Sit up nice and tall, you'll feel it more. This helps. You'll take that away from your neck. On your next inhale, remove the hands and lift chin to the sky, lengthening throat, keeping long in the back of the neck, which you're just falling back. Really reach with your chin. And exhale, chin to chest, hand behind. Remember, let's inhale, lifting the chin up again. And exhale, bring it back to center. Okay, we're going to do a bit of a shin massage thing here. So we'll start with our right foot. If you just bring your right leg in front of you, how it is, and then you can't see my toes. You're going to like drum your toes, if that makes sense. It's like a fan, just keep drumming your toes nice and quickly. Activating also your feet to your shins. Wiggling. A bit like, you know, when you do like the fist pumps to activate your forearms. Similar kind of thing here with your toes. Bring that to a gentle stop. And then with your two thumbs, starting halfway down your shins, you want to be on the outside of your shin. So you feel that muscle, maybe find it first, runs alongside your shin bone. With one thumb on top of each other, you're going to slide one down as the other slides up. That is stretching it away. And stop, coming back to center, and continue that slide. It's a bit awkward with your thumb. You can really slide. That means pushing. Just doing a little bit of use. So other side, wiggle the toes, really activate the shin. You should feel really begin to wake up. Activate your toes. I'm seeing this. Sitting in a really slouched hunched over position. Bring that to a gentle stop, and then same again. So your thumbs for your fingers, starting halfway down the shin, sliding in the opposite. It's a good one to do. Especially if you shower before bed. Breath. To a gentle stop. Bring both legs out in front of you, so sitting in staff pose. Slide your butt flesh back, find your sit bones, sit up nice and tall. If finding a flat back while sat like this is a bit of a problem, you get that hunch in your lower back, then please sit on the block. Just lift the floor for yourself, and it will make life easier. easier, and you'll be able to lengthen that part of your spine as well. So sitting up nice and tall, flex the feet and also flex the toes. So feel like you're bringing your toes and you're trying to touch your toes to your shoe. Of course, you can't do that. I do. Really reach. And exhale, point the toes as far as you can. Watch that you're keeping your legs planted into the ground. You're lifting your knees. You here. And bring your hand to your thighs if that helps. And then you're going to sickle your feet. So flex your feet. And then you're going to bring them together like they're doing prayer hands. So bring the soles of your feet together. Feel that stretch all along the outside edge of your foot. Keeping the legs nice and straight. Deep breaths. And then back to the flex. Flex the feet, toes reach for the shin. Again, watch you're sitting up nice and tall. And point the feet, reach toes to touch the floor. Keeping the legs nice and straight, length through spine. And then sickling, bringing the feet together. And we'll do one more each. So flex. Really drive the heels away from you, bring the toes towards you. And point. And find parrot feet. Touch your toes to the floor. And sickle. Keep the soles of your feet together and find the butterfly. Soles of the feet together, right in close to your pubic bone. Legs fanning out. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands either to your ankles. I like my hands under my feet. Difference. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. Watch you're not leaning forward prematurely. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Fold over your legs. You can either let gravity do the work here, release the head and neck, and just let the weight be pulled by the force of gravity, or as you inhale, you can lengthen your spine. Exhale, finding space to fold into. Whatever you're doing, I invite you to feel like you're sticking your bum out and know how that feels to your lower back. Inhale, gently come back. And we'll find a tabletop position nice and gently. So again, like we noted on Monday's class, in tabletopping things, it might not work for you, but try with the index finger pointing forward and see if that makes a difference to your shoulders and space to your shoulders and just inhale, find cow. Really reach the tailbone high, that feeling of spreading your butt cheeks here. Exhale, cat. Really push into the ground, tuck the pelvis right under. Inhale, cat. Roll through the spine here. Pull that towards you with your hands, let the chest reach through. Exhale. Inhale, cow. Don't forget your head to lift your gaze higher. Exhale. one more each. Inhale, cow. Pull the mat towards you, feel your shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale. Inhale, find a neutral spine. Take your right leg back, keep your toes on the floor. Take a deep breath in, push through the hands, stay lifted in the chest. Exhale, push the heel away, push into your hands and stretch out the calf. Straighten that back leg, watch you bend to it, not locking. Pull the kneecap up, really engage the whole length of the heel. Deep breath, keep pushing the heel away. Really push into the mat. And exhale, release. Keep your right leg out and take it over to the left. Take a step to the left. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder too, making a C shape with your body. Keep your right hip lifted, watch it's not falling down. Feel a stretch in your outer foot. Don't feel it, take it a bit further to the left. So deeply, but also push the heel of that foot away and note how that increases the stretch for you. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release to tabletop. And we'll go to the other side. So inhale, left leg long. Exhale, push your hands into the mat, drive the heel away, feel the calf stretch. Straighten your left leg and pull the kneecap up. Really engage the whole length of your leg here. Deep breaths as you drive the heel away. Pull your pelvic floor up, stay supported to core. Push. And exhale, release. Keep the leg behind you and slip it over the space. Slip it over to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, turn your body and gaze to the right, C shape with your body. Again, drive the heel of the left leg away. Watch your hip hasn't fallen down. You feel that stretching out of the legs and down. Nice deep breath, staying lifted in the torso. Really engage that stretching leg. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Release that tabletop. Spread your hands really wide, make loads of space between your fingertips, and then turn your fingers in towards yourself. Take a deep breath in, push into the mat. Exhale, take the hips back, keep pushing into the heel of the hand, stretch the wrists out. Push the heel of the hand away. Release, turn your hands out to the sides, out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tip over to the right. Tilt the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale, right. in the center. Exhale. And release. Bring your knees together and sit back on your heels. Plant your hands down by your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the knees, just hovering off the floor. We don't tip high. If your back is rounded, then maybe tip your hands back to be able to find a nice flat back. Feel that stretch in the front of your ankles. You can either stay here with your hands open to support you, or take a deep breath in, support yourself through your core, and bring your hands onto your knees and balance here for a few breaths. Pulling the pelvic floor up, brow lifted, deep breaths and a bit of lightness in the hips. One more deep in. And exhale, release, return your knees to the mat. Tuck your toes under and gently sit back on your heels. Take a few breaths here, toes, knees, torso, stretch. Really heavy your way into your hips, stay nice and tall. Remind me at the end, I've got another stretch to give to you, Jess. Really rocks in my mouth. And exhale, release, find tabletop again. Inhale, extend your right leg long, keep the foot flexed. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg, flex the foot. Exhale, knee to nose, point the hip. And again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. And then bend the knee and circle the ankle. Push your hands into the mat, stay lifted in the chest. Put your knees and your hips. Trying to bring the thigh parallel to the ground. Keep it lifted. And take the foot in the opposite direction. Bring that to a stop. Find your balance. Bring your weight into your right hand. Free up your left hand, and reach the hand back to take hold of the foot, the outside edge of your right foot. Square your chest to the mat. So watch you look looking out to the side. Square your chest to the mat, and inhale. Kick the foot into the hand. Activate the hamstring. Feel the shoulders stretch. Deep breaths. Find your balance. Push the mat away, and it will help you stay supported. One more deep breath in. Really kick the leg into the hand. And exhale. Release back to tabletop gently. And we'll go to the other side. So extend your left leg long, flex the foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Stay supported in the chest, push the mat away. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. And one more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, root to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Bend the knee. And then circle the ankle. Deep breath, stay lifted in the torso. Activate the glute a little bit to keep the leg lifted, which it doesn't fall down as you go. And take it in the opposite direction. Hip square, which we're looking at. And bring that to a gentle stop. Find your balance, bring your weight into your left hand and reach your right hand back to take hold of your foot. Take a second, square the chest, watch the knee isn't splaying out to the side. And inhale, kick the foot into the hand, activate the hamstring. Keep the chest pointing down, feel the shoulders stretch. Deep breaths, push the mat away. Really kick and lift the leg. One more deep breath in. Kick and exhale. Release back to tabletop. You can turn sideways on your mat here if it's a bit easier, just to grippy slippiness. Find tabletop. And we'll take the right leg out to the side. Keep the toes pointing forward to the same direction as your head. And square your hips. So watch that your right hip isn't really lifted. Maybe bring a hand onto your lower back to feel that for yourself. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands forward as you push the hips back. Deep breaths, keep grounding through the outer edge of your right foot. Feel your inner thighs stretch. Maybe bring your forehead to the mat. And take some deep, deep breaths. Keep pushing the hips away as you reach the hands forward. Engage that straightened leg. Stay lifted. Pull the kneecap up, not locking it, but push the foot away and lift the leg to really increase that stretch in your inner thigh. Again, take a second. Are your hips still square or have you lifted it up to the right? If so, gently pull the right side down. One more deep breath in. Exhale, find tabletop again. And we'll go to the other side. So extend your left leg to the side, toes pointing same direction as your head. Ground through the outer edge of that foot and pull the leg up. Watch that your hips are square. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands forward as you pull the hips back. Deep breaths. Stay active in that straightened leg. Watch it doesn't get lazy as you fold. Reach the hands away, shoulders stay out of ears. Let your body stretch. Pull the left hip down slightly, watch it's not lifted. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Find tabletop again. You can be forward on your feet. Step your right foot through, looking into a crescent lunge. And then we're going to lift the back leg, finding a low lunge. Lift your hips slightly, which they can dip down, so almost like in a running stance, nice and long spine. Crown of the head pulls away. Back leg engaged, drive the heel away as well for the position. Deeper. Ground your left hand into the mat. Again, index fingers point forward will help you not rotate your shoulder inward. And reach the right arm up to the sky for an easy twist. Watch that your right hip hasn't really lifted here. Pull it down and back slightly to increase that stretch. Inhale, keep reaching through the right arm. Exhale, twisting from the rib cage. Nice deep breaths here. Keep pushing the left hand into the mat. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Lower your back knee down to the mat. Turn the front foot out slightly. Take it almost like a small step out to the side and turn it out. And then reach the right arm to take hold of the left leg, coming into corkscrew pose. Let the right knee fall out to the side. Release the hips. As you exhale, see if you can release a little bit more. Maybe pull the heel closer to the glute. Let your hips sink lower to the mat. If you're quite open in the hips and you can keep a nice straight spine, then you can lower down into your forearm here. Let your hips sink a bit lower. But only if your spine stays nice and straight. If you're hunching here, but being up here isn't quite enough, then find a gentle bend to the elbows. A bit more work will help you find that middle ground for yourself. Or use a block underneath your forearm. Shoulders out of ears. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release the back leg. Turn the front foot forward. And it should be outside of your right hand. So coming into lizard pose. And gently bring yourself down into your forearms here if that's nice. Or again, finding that middle ground by bending the elbows. Or using a block underneath your forearms here instead. If you want a deeper stretch, you can tuck the toes and lift the back leg. You can stretch the left foot flexor. Entirely up to you. Wherever you are, take some deep breaths. Let the head and neck go. Just be completely happy. Breathe in energy into the hips. And release to your soles and foot. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Lower it, lifted the back leg, lower it, come up back up onto your hands, and gently find tabletop position. Now we'll go to the other side. So inhale, step the left leg through, and come into a low lunge. So your hands should be between your hand legs. Foot should be between your hands here. Lift the hips slightly, engage the core. Drive the back heel away, feel that opposition in your legs. Ground your right hand into the mat. Again, point your index finger forward, opposite open in the shoulder. And then bring your left arm to the sky for an easy twist. Watch that you haven't dropped your hips here. Pull the left hip back, so away from you, and you feel a deep stretch there. Inhale, lift the left arm higher, reach through the crown. Exhale. I can't speak. Exhale, twist from the rib cage. Nice deep breaths. Which will become lazy in the back leg. And exhale, lower the back leg down. Step the right foot, left foot out to the side and turn it out. And you come into corkscrew to reach the left arm to take hold of the right leg. Pulling the heel in towards the glute. And again, you can come down onto your forearm here if you're quite open in the hips, or finding that middle ground, or again using a block underneath your forearm here. Wherever you are, nice deep breaths, gaze over the left shoulder. Breathing into the hips, see if you can let them soften down further to the mat. Shoulders stay out of the ears. Throat and face nice and soft. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Lengthen the right leg. Turn the left foot in. And we'll come into our left. So your left hand, the left foot should be outside of your left hand, wider stance. And then you can soften down into your forearms. So again, find that bend, pull into your block. And let your head and neck go here. Stretch through the cervical spine, the top bit of your spine. And again, if you want a deeper stretch, you can tuck the back toes and lift the back ribs. Back leg in. Lengthen through the spine. And exhale, release. To tabletop again, and we'll take a seat on our thumbs. Extend your left leg long and take hold of your right leg like a so again, for the cradle, you can either have both arms underneath, or you can go around your foot here if that's nicer for you. And again, if you're really hunched in the spine, then please, please, please sit on a block to be able to sit up nice and tall. It will benefit you in the long run, help you open your hips just a bit more. And here we're just going to gently rock the baby. Relax a little bit. Play around with how far you can shift. Mobility. Nice and soft. Really try to enjoy what you're not doing it like a robot. Really try and breathe out. Really bring some circular motions in. Keep hold of your leg with your right arm. And then we're just going to gently, with the other hand, left hand, just turn the foot in. Really try and give your foot to your hand. Temptation is to let the foot do its own work. Really try and let go. Close your eyes if that helps. Then stay lifted in the spine, reaching over as you go through it. nice and tall. And bring that to a gentle stop. Place the leg down. And we'll sweep the left one. Again, staying on your block community. I quite like doing the block first. It makes it a little bit easy. You don't feel as aware of this kind of sometimes. So taking hold of your legs, either both hands underneath this, or if you like, the cradle in the armpit, elbow armpit, and also there. Begin to oil up that hip joint. Nice and gently staying with you. Just nice and tall still. And easy circular motion in. Nice. Smooth. Bring that to a gentle stop. Keep hold of your left leg with your left arm. And then with your right hand, gently begin to move. Again, really trying to give your foot to your hands here. No need to do it. Really try and relax this. And take it even nice. You can stay on your block or find the floor again. We'll come into a wide-legged stance. I like sitting on the block. Doesn't really use it. Honestly, if you struggle with finding the flat back, sitting upright, sit on a block and you'll save yourselves months and months of pain and struggling to feel it. It will help you a lot. Ground your hands by your hips to sit up nice and tall. And then we're going to do like we did at the beginning in staff pose. So we're going to really flex the feet, feel like you're pulling your toes toward to touch your shins. Say lifted in the legs, so pull the knees up, which they're not locked, but engaged. Deep breaths, and then point the feet, reach toes to the floor. Nice and forward, that bottom there as well, to be lazy and move forward. And then we're going to sickle the foot. So flex, and then feel like you're turning your foot in. Does that make sense to you? Like we did at the beginning, where your feet came to flex and then came to touch. That same feeling of keeping them flex and turning the outer edge of your foot in. You feel the stretch down the side of your foot and also down the side of your calf. Release that and we'll flex again. So deep reach the toes for the shins. Deep breath in and exhale, point. Deep breath in and exhale, sickles. Point the foot and then rotate it. And you can clearly see so here and turn. It's almost like you're making the sole of your foot look the same way as your head, rather than the side. And we'll do them one more time. So flex the feet. Deep breath in, exhale, point. Deep breath in to the side. And release the feet for a moment. Keep your legs nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, hinge from the hips. So we're going to fold forward. It doesn't matter how far you go here. Walk the hands forward. Feel like you're sticking your bum out. Keep your feet flexed. Watch you're not lazying your feet, because then it's a bit easier to fold. Release the tension from your inner thighs. Breathe into your inner thighs, but keep the feet flexed. And once you've found your max, soften your chin to your chest. Let your head hang and breathe deep. If you have a block and want to use a block underneath your chest, like so, to be able to completely release, then you can do this. It's quite nice to be able to lift the floor to yourself so you can completely release in a pose. Deep, deep breaths. We're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath. So breathe. Try and release your inner thighs. A feeling of sticking your bum out to lengthen your lower back. Shoulders out of the ears. And deep breaths as you exhale. So your body allows you to fold a little deeper. And on your next inhale, gently push yourself back up. Use your hands on your knees to bring your legs in. Ground your feet hip width. And then you can windshield wipe from side to side. Neutralize your hips. So we're going to gently come into our backs. Ground both feet on the ground. Try and make your lower back nice and flush to the ground here. Tuck your pelvis under. Inhale, extend right leg to the sky and then cross it over your left ankle for a figure 4 stretch. Reach your hands between your legs, take hold of your hamstrings, flex both feet and try and keep the left foot at a 90-degree angle. The temptation is to bring the heel to your bum and pull from here, which does a good stretch too. But note if you keep your leg up, that you can also use that leg to help pull the legs closer to your chest. Deep breaths here, gently guiding the legs closer in. Trying to keep the hips nice and released. Face and throat, nuts and stuff. Return your left foot to the mat. Take your hands behind your right hamstring. Extend your left leg long. Then bend the right knee to just gently pull the knee in towards your chest. And we're going to stretch with the breath here. So on the inhales, we're going to extend the heels, drive the heel to the sky, lengthen the leg. And then as you exhale, you're going to release the leg back down, bending. Okay, so inhale, drive the heel to the sky. Doesn't matter how high the leg goes or how straight it goes. Exhale, release. And keep your hips and shoulders nice and soft. Inhale, drive the heel into the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. exhale, release. Lengthen. Exhale, release. Return both feet to the mat. Inhale, extend your left leg to the sky. Cross it over the right knee. Reach your hands through, take both of your hands through. Again, keep that 90 degree to the right leg. You'll feel a bit more weight to pull the legs down. A bit of a deeper stretch. Softening the hips, softening the shoulders. To breathe gently, pull the legs in towards the chest. Stretching the hip. Again, flex the feet. If you want to feel the difference, you can release it and realize that it takes a lot of that stretch away to know what you want. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lengthen the right leg along the mat. Take your hands behind your left hamstring and bend the knee. Flex the right foot here, don't let that straight leg be passive. And we'll go again, so flex both feet. Inhale, heel to sky, lengthen hamstring. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Lengthen. Exhale, release. Bring both of the soles of your feet to the mat. Hug both knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, guide both legs over to the right. Turn your gaze to the left, arms out in a T, also in line with your shoulders. Legs nicely stacked on top of one another. And take some deep breaths here, let the hips completely release. Center into your chest, and exhale, take the knee over to the left, gaze over to the right, hips nice and stacked on top of one another, take some deep breaths, set your hips. Center. Hug your knees close into your chest and squeeze. Pour all your love and energy back into yourself and thank yourself for giving your body time this morning. Take a deep breath in and tight. Exhale, release, and find just to jump a hat, scarf, blanket, socks, whatever you need. And Again, like Monday, I'm going to let you guys do your own Shavasana. But I do invite you to go through on your own one of the relaxation things we've done together. So whether that be a body scan or relaxing from a point in your body, finding a point of ease and radiating out, or finding your happiest place. I invite you to play with trust today and give yourself what you need. Just quick, widen your legs as wide as your mat legs. Go. Put your arms just an inch wider than you. So you together. Side. Thank you guys. I need to do some articulation and voice lessons all over again.